Lesson 1: The Temptation of Online Shopping.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about avoiding online shopping for a while?
That's an interesting idea. It can be so tempting, especially with all the sales and promotions.
Exactly. It's so easy to click and buy without really thinking about it.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I end up with things I didn't even need.
Same here. I often get distracted by ads or recommendations.
Right? Plus, the convenience makes it hard to resist. You can shop anytime, anywhere.
True. But it sometimes leads to impulse buying, which can hurt our budget.
Absolutely. I've been trying to be more mindful about my purchases lately.
That's a great approach. Have you considered setting a shopping limit?
Yes. I started keeping a list of what I actually need before I shop.
That's smart. It helps to focus on essentials and avoid unnecessary items.
Exactly. I also find that shopping in physical stores can be more satisfying.
I agree. It's nice to see the products in person and think about them before buying.
Plus, it gives you a chance to explore and discover new things you might not find online.
Definitely. And you can support local businesses, which is always a good thing.
Exactly. I think we should plan a shopping day together soon, no online distractions.
That sounds like a fun idea. Let's make it a day to explore and enjoy shopping the old fashioned way.
Lesson 2: Travel Money Matters.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about how to manage money while traveling.
That's a smart idea. Yes, most places accept credit cards, but some may charge a foreign transaction fee.
Exactly. Those fees can add up quickly. Have you found any ways to avoid them?
I usually look for credit cards that don't have foreign transaction fees. It saves me a lot of money.
That's a great tip. I should definitely consider getting one of those cards.
Definitely. Also, it's good to inform your bank before you travel, so they don't freeze your card.
Yes. Nothing is worse than being stranded without access to your funds. Have you ever had that happen?
Thankfully, no. But I've heard stories of travelers who faced that issue. It's so stressful.
I can imagine. Do you usually carry cash as well?
Yes, I do. It's helpful for places that don't accept cards, like local markets or small eateries.
That's a smart strategy. I often forget to withdraw cash before leaving.
It's easy to overlook. I recommend getting some local currency when you arrive.
Good idea. That way, I'm prepared for any situation. What's your favorite way to budget while traveling?
I like to plan my expenses in advance and keep track of my spending. It helps me stick to my budget.
That sounds effective. I should start doing that too, especially for food and activities.
Yes. It makes a big difference in how much you enjoy your trip. Let's share budgeting tips before our next adventure.
Absolutely. I'd love to exchange ideas and make our travels even better.
Lesson 3: Team Spirit.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about how important it is to celebrate achievements as a team.
Absolutely. Recognizing and appreciating everyone's contributions can really boost morale.
It makes a huge difference. When team members feel valued, they're more motivated to perform well.
Yes. Celebrations can be as simple as a shout out in a meeting or a small team gathering.
Exactly. I love the idea of creating a team highlight board to showcase everyone's successes.
That's a fantastic idea. It would remind everyone of what we've accomplished together.
Plus, it encourages collaboration and teamwork. When people see their efforts recognized, they feel more connected.
True. It fosters a positive atmosphere where everyone wants to contribute their best.
Have you ever participated in a team building activity that really boosted morale?
Yes. We once had a team retreat focused on problem solving activities. It was both fun and enlightening.
That sounds great. Team building exercises can help break down barriers and improve communication.
Absolutely. It's amazing how much more comfortable people become with each other.
I think regular check ins and feedback sessions can also enhance team spirit.
Definitely. It keeps everyone on the same page and allows for open communication.
Let's brainstorm some ideas to boost our team's morale. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Lesson 4: Tourist Traps.
Hey Anna, I was reading about complaints from travelers in the past.
Oh? What kind of complaints?
There were many complaints about cheats and swindles back in the day.
That's interesting. It seems like today there are similar complaints about tourist traps and high prices.
Exactly. Tourists often find themselves paying much more than locals for the same experiences.
It's frustrating. I think some places take advantage of tourists' lack of knowledge.
Absolutely. Have you ever encountered a tourist trap while traveling?
Yes, I have. I once visited a popular market where everything was overpriced. It was disappointing.
That's unfortunate. It's always better to find authentic and reasonably priced options.
I agree. Researching ahead of time can really help avoid those situations.
Definitely. Plus, asking locals for recommendations is a great way to discover hidden gems.
Yes. Locals often know the best spots that aren't in tourist guides. What's your strategy for finding good places?
I usually check online reviews and travel blogs. They often provide honest insights.
That's a smart approach. I also like to use social media platforms to see real-time experiences.
Exactly. It's fascinating how technology can enhance our travel experiences.
For sure. Let's make a pact to always share our travel tips with each other.
Absolutely. That way, we can help each other avoid tourist traps in the future.
Lesson 5: New Discoveries.
Hey Anna, I decided to try a new brand of cereal that looked similar to my usual one.
That's interesting. What made you choose that brand?
The packaging caught my eye, and the ingredients seemed healthy. I'm hoping it turns out to be just as tasty.
I love trying new products. Sometimes, you find hidden gems that you wouldn't expect.
Exactly. Have you ever discovered a brand that you ended up loving?
Yes. I once tried a new brand of yogurt, and it had the creamiest texture and delightful flavors.
That sounds delicious. I'm always looking for good yogurt options. What flavor did you try?
I tried mango. It was so refreshing. I think they have a passion fruit flavor too.
Yum! I'll have to look for that. It's great when brands offer unique flavors that stand out.
For sure. It makes breakfast more exciting. Do you have a favorite cereal flavor?
I love anything with almonds and honey. It gives a nice crunch and sweetness.
That sounds delightful. I usually prefer fruity cereals. They make my mornings feel brighter.
I can see that. Fruit adds a refreshing touch. Do you ever mix cereals?
Occasionally, mixing different cereals can create fun textures and flavors.
I should try that. It could be a great way to experiment with what I like.
Definitely. Let's exchange ideas about our favorite breakfast combinations next time.
I'd love that. It'll be fun to discover new flavors together.
Lesson 6: Wild West Tales.
Hey Anna, I was reading about cowboys in the Wild West and their crazy antics after payday.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. What did you find out?
Apparently, cowboys who had just been paid would go wild, celebrating their earnings in saloons.
I can imagine. It must have been quite a lively scene with music and dancing.
Exactly. But it often led to trouble. That's where lawmen like Sheriff Wild Bill Hickok came in.
He was quite a character. I've heard he helped to tame towns like Abilene.
Yes. He brought a sense of order to the chaos, but he had to deal with rowdy cowboys regularly.
It's incredible how one person could make such a difference in a lawless environment.
Absolutely. His reputation as a gunslinger made people think twice before causing trouble.
Did he really have any famous shootouts? I've heard many stories about him.
He did. One of his most famous shootouts was in Deadwood, which added to his legendary status.
That's amazing. The Wild West has so many thrilling stories. What do you think attracts people to that era?
I think it's the combination of adventure, risk, and the struggle for survival. It's captivating.
I agree. Plus, the idea of cowboys and outlaws adds an element of romance to the history.
Definitely. Let's explore more stories from that time. There's so much to learn and enjoy.
Lesson 7, Breakfast Favorites.
Morning, Anna. What's your favorite breakfast?
I love pancakes with maple syrup. They're so delicious and comforting.
That sounds amazing. Do you add anything special to your pancakes?
Sometimes I add blueberries or chocolate chips for an extra treat. What about you?
I'm a big fan of avocado toast. It's healthy and filling.
That's a great choice. I've seen so many variations of avocado toast lately.
Yes. Some people top it with poached eggs or radishes. It's all about creativity.
Definitely. I love experimenting with different toppings. Have you ever tried making pancakes from scratch?
I have. It's really fun, and they taste so much better than store-bought.
I agree. Plus, you can control the ingredients. What recipe do you use?
I usually follow a simple recipe with flour, eggs, milk, and a bit of baking powder.
That sounds easy enough. I should try making them from scratch too.
You should. It's a great way to start the day. What do you drink with your breakfast?
I usually have a cup of coffee or fresh orange juice. How about you?
I love a good cup of herbal tea. It's soothing and refreshing.
That's lovely. Maybe we can have a breakfast date soon and share our favorites.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Let's plan it.
Lesson 8, Road Trip to Cape Cod.
Hey Anna, we are going to drive to Cape Cod this weekend.
That sounds amazing. I've heard the ocean views there are breathtaking.
They really are. I'm so excited to see the coastline and enjoy the beaches.
Do you have any specific spots in mind that you want to visit?
I definitely want to check out the lighthouse at Nauset Light. It's picturesque.
That's a great choice. I've seen photos, and it looks stunning, especially at sunrise.
I agree. Plus, I'd love to try some fresh seafood while we're there.
Yes. Cape Cod is famous for its clam chowder and lobster rolls. Have you tried them before?
I have, and they're delicious. I can't wait to indulge in some local cuisine.
It sounds like a perfect getaway. Are you planning any activities besides enjoying the beach?
I'd love to go kayaking or maybe take a bike ride along the scenic trails.
That would be so much fun. Exploring nature is the best part of a trip like this.
Exactly. Plus, I want to take plenty of photos to capture the memories.
Definitely. You'll want to document all the beautiful moments.
Let's plan a road trip together someday. I'd love to share the experience with you.
Lesson 9: Post-hike plans.
Hey Anna, after the hike we can grab lunch at that new cafe downtown.
That sounds good. I've heard they have amazing sandwiches and fresh salads.
Yes. I'm excited to try their avocado toast. It looks delicious in the photos.
I've seen those pictures too. They really know how to present their food.
Exactly. Plus, I love how they use local ingredients. It's always nice to support local businesses.
Absolutely. It makes the dining experience feel more authentic. Do you know what time we'll finish the hike?
I think we should aim to finish around noon. That way, we can beat the lunch rush.
Good idea. I hate waiting in long lines. It ruins the appetite.
For sure. Any other dishes you're thinking about trying at the cafe?
I'm tempted by their smoothie bowls. They look refreshing and perfect after a hike.
That's a great choice. A smoothie bowl sounds like the ideal way to recharge.
Yes. I think we'll have a wonderful time. Are you bringing any snacks for the hike?
I'm planning to bring some trail mix and energy bars. They're super convenient.
Perfect. I'll pack some fruit and water. Staying hydrated is key.
Definitely. Let's make sure we have everything ready for our adventure.
Lesson 10: Enhancing collaboration.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about how we could improve our collaboration on the project.
That sounds great. What do you have in mind?
It would allow us to assign tasks and set deadlines more effectively if we use a project management tool.
I love that idea. Which tool are you considering?
I've heard good things about Trello. It has a user-friendly interface and helps visualize tasks.
Trello is a solid choice. I like how you can easily move tasks between different stages.
Exactly. It keeps everything organized and makes it clear who is responsible for what.
Plus, we can add comments and updates, which keeps communication flowing.
Right. That way, we won't miss important details, and everyone stays on the same page.
I also appreciate that it's accessible on mobile devices. We can update it on the go.
Definitely. Flexibility is key, especially when we have busy schedules.
Have you used any similar tools before?
I have used Asana, and I found it helpful, but I think Trello might suit our needs better.
That makes sense. Each tool has its strengths. Do you think we should set up a demo?
Great idea. We can explore its features together and see how it fits our workflow.
I'm excited to try it out. This could really enhance our productivity.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to working more efficiently with you.
Lesson 11, Travel Plans.
Hey Anna, I was thinking of going on a trip next month.
That sounds exciting. Where do you plan to go?
I'm considering visiting the mountains for some hiking and fresh air.
That's a perfect getaway. The mountains are so refreshing. Do you have a specific location in mind?
Yes, I'm thinking about the Rocky Mountains. I've heard the scenery is breathtaking.
It really is. Plus, there are so many trails to explore. Are you planning to camp or stay in a cabin?
I'm leaning towards camping. It feels more adventurous and closer to nature.
Camping is a great choice. Have you been camping before?
I have, but it's been a while. I'll need to refresh my packing list.
It's always good to double check. What essentials do you think you'll bring?
Definitely a good tent, sleeping bag, and plenty of food. Oh, and a first aid kit.
Smart thinking. It's important to be prepared. What activities do you want to do while you're there?
I want to hike, maybe do some fishing, and definitely take lots of photos.
That sounds like a perfect mix of relaxation and adventure.
I can't wait. There's something magical about being in the mountains.
I agree. Nature has a way of recharging our spirits. Let's plan a trip together someday.
That would be amazing. I'd love to share that experience with you.
Lesson 12, Shopping for Suits.
Hey Anna, I visited a men's clothing store yesterday, and it was really interesting.
Oh, really? What did you find there?
They had a section with tailored suits, and there were also suits already made that the customer could buy instead if they wished.
That's convenient. Sometimes trying on a ready-made suit can save a lot of time.
Exactly. I noticed that they had a variety of styles and colors, which was impressive.
Did you try any on?
I did. I tried on a navy blue suit, and it fit perfectly. It made me feel very professional.
That's awesome. A well-fitted suit can really boost your confidence.
For sure. I'm thinking about getting it for an upcoming event.
That sounds like a great idea. Do you have any accessories in mind to go with it?
I was thinking of a classic white dress shirt and a nice tie. Maybe something with a subtle pattern.
That would look sharp. A patterned tie adds a nice touch without being too flashy.
Exactly. I also saw some stylish shoes that would complement the suit perfectly.
Shoes can make a big difference in the overall look. Did you get a chance to try any on?
Yes, I tried on a pair of leather shoes, and they were very comfortable.
Comfort is key, especially if you'll be wearing it for a long time.
Absolutely. I'm excited to finalize my outfit soon.
Lesson 13, Adventures of the Mind.
Hey Anna, I was thinking about how sometimes my imagination begins to play tricks on me.
Really? That sounds intriguing. What were you imagining?
I was imagining that there were all sorts of fantastical creatures in my backyard.
Wow. Like what? I'd love to hear about your imaginary friends.
Well, there were unicorns prancing around and dragons soaring in the sky. It felt so real.
That's amazing. I think imagination is a wonderful escape. It allows us to explore without limits.
Exactly. I often find myself daydreaming during boring meetings. It's like a mini adventure.
I do that too. Sometimes, I create stories in my head about the people around me.
That's fun. Do you ever write those stories down?
I've tried, but I usually forget the details. I should start carrying a notebook.
That's a great idea. Writing can help capture those fleeting moments of creativity.
Yes. Plus, it's a good way to develop writing skills. What inspires your imagination the most?
I think reading fantasy books really fuels my imagination. They transport me to different worlds.
I agree. Books can open up so many possibilities. Do you have a favorite book?
Yes, I love The Hobbit. It's filled with adventure and compelling characters.
That's a classic. I enjoy how it combines imagination with themes of bravery and friendship.
Absolutely. Let's make a pact to share our imaginative stories with each other.
Lesson 14, Adapting to Change.
Hey Anna, it did disrupt my initial plans a bit, but I managed to make the best of it.
Oh, really? What happened?
I had planned a weekend getaway, but my car broke down the day before.
That sounds frustrating. How did you handle it?
I decided to stay home and explore some local attractions instead. It turned out to be a fun adventure.
That's a great attitude. Sometimes, unexpected changes can lead to new experiences.
Exactly. I visited a nearby botanical garden I had never seen before. It was beautiful.
That sounds lovely. I love botanical gardens. They're so peaceful and full of life.
Yes. I spent hours wandering through the different sections and taking photos.
What was your favorite part of the garden?
The tropical section was amazing. The colors and scents were so vibrant.
I can imagine. Did you learn anything new while you were there?
I did. I learned about some rare plants that I had never heard of before.
That's fascinating. It's always nice to expand your knowledge, even during a change of plans.
Absolutely. I think I'll make it a point to explore more local spots from now on.
That's a fantastic idea. There's so much to discover right around us.
For sure. Let's plan a local exploration day together sometime.
Lesson 15, Health and Recovery.
Hey Anna, my parents will have to make sure that I have a lot to drink after my surgery.
Oh no, I hope you're feeling okay. What kind of surgery did you have?
I had my tonsils removed. I can't eat any hard foods or they will hurt my throat.
That sounds uncomfortable. What kind of foods can you eat then?
Soft foods like yogurt, mashed potatoes, and smoothies are perfect for me right now.
Those sound delicious. Smoothies are a great way to get nutrients without discomfort.
Exactly. I'm also excited to try some ice cream once I'm allowed. It'll be a nice treat.
Ice cream is always a good choice. Just make sure it's not too cold.
Good point. I'll have to be careful. Are there any other soft foods you recommend?
How about oatmeal? It's warm and comforting, plus you can add fruits for flavor.
That's a great idea. I love oatmeal. It'll keep me full without irritating my throat.
Exactly. And you can change it up with different toppings. Have you thought about your hydration?
Yes. My parents are making sure I drink plenty of water and herbal teas.
That's important. Staying hydrated will help with your recovery.
Absolutely. I appreciate their support. It makes the process a lot easier.
You'll be back to your regular foods in no time. Just focus on healing.
Thanks, Anna. I'll definitely take it easy and enjoy my soft foods for now.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share our videos and channels.